Hello guys, Mr. Fluffy Pants here, and today guys in the video, and today guys I'm reviewing episode 6 of The Falcon and the Winter Soldier, which is the season finale, which is called One World, One People, which is Carly and the Flag Smashers chant or whatnot, but this episode will contain spoilers, so if you guys haven't seen it yet, go watch it and then you can come back. But pretty much this episode, opens right up, when Carly and the Flag Smashers are infiltrating the GRC Council so they can interrupt the vote they're doing or whatnot, and pretty much their plan is to kidnap these people and use them as negotiating leverage, and then later Carly's like, nah, we're just gonna kill them if we have to, but then she's straight up like lunatic now, because she's like, if we die it's okay, I mean our cause is already big enough that it'll outgrow us or whatnot. And the other members of the Flag Smasher, like the super soldier ones, are like, girl, you're kind of crazy now. But pretty much, though, while they're, while this is happening, Falcon comes swooping in with his new Captain America suit, which, I guess he is Captain America now, which, let me just say, that suit looks absolutely amazing. Like, that's probably one of the more comic-accurate, costumes in the MCU. Like, the only thing I was kind of wondering is, how does he put on, like, the whole headpiece, or how does he even put that suit on? Like, does he have to, like, slide it on, or, I don't know, kind of weird, but I must say, though, this Falcon suit's definitely the most advanced, and just the way he uses the shield with the wings and everything is just fantastic. Like, later on the bridge, he covers up a police officer with, like, a helicopter pilot, with, like, his wings and his shield, which, does make it's made out of vibranium, which, I mean, it is from the Wakandans or whatnot, but, he covers that up and, protects, so I do like that. But in the building, he's fighting Batroc the Leaper, which, I don't know, like, usually I like seeing villains like that come back, but Batroc the Leaper is just not really interesting. I liked him in the, like, one of the Spider-Man, like, animated shows where he actually had, like the leaping abilities, but, I don't know, he's just not very interesting in, like, this context for sure. Excuse me, I just feel tired, but, and pretty much, we see Bucky trying to chase down Carly, because, they put most of the GRC council in, like, these two trucks, and the other ones in the helicopter, so Sam's chasing down the ones in the helicopter, and, pretty much Sam, gets one of the people in the helicopter that has flight experience, takes out the one guy that's, flying the helicopter. He's got, like, a little Uzi shooting at him or whatnot, but also it appears that Falcon's got 2 Red Wings now, or at least Red Wings back in some capacity or whatnot, but he's, the helicopter, he takes care of that, and then, Bucky's, fighting Carly or whatnot, which, I have to say, I did like that. And then, right when Carly looks like she's about to win, John Walker, you hear someone just yell, Carly, and you see John Walker, and I was like, oh, crap, it's going down. He's got his little homemade Captain America shield, which I must say, that actually looks a lot better than I expected it to. It's actually got that round facade on the front. You can just really tell it's tacked together from the back of it, though, with the, like, weld marks or whatnot, but John Walker is back for his revenge, and one of my predictions in my video was right about, him kind of getting redemption. Like, he's not fully redeemed. He's definitely an anti-hero, but, I feel like he's redeemed himself quite a lot. Like, later, first of all, his, fight scenes with the Flag Smashers, he's just so cool. Like, I love John Walker so much, but, he's done some bad stuff, but he's still, like, I feel like he's still a good guy deep down. And what really set him off is when, Carly's like, I'm sorry for killing your friend, and then, Carly was like, but, his life didn't really, matter for, like, my purposes or whatnot, and that really set John Walker off, which, it would me too, but, John Walker even, later, he has to decide whether the, track, or, finish off this Flag Smasher or save this truck that's about to fall, like, I don't know, I guess it was a construction site or whatnot. He throws his shield in and just, tries to save the truck at least, and then some Flag Smashers come beating on him, and, he falls in the pit where Bucky is fighting a couple Flag Smashers or whatnot, but then, Captain America comes in. It's still kind of weird calling him Captain America, but we'll get used to it probably, but he comes in and saves the truck or whatnot, and, they're all in this pit kind of fighting, and, also, I forgot to mention Sharon Carter's in all this, which, we do learn later. It actually is confirmed that she is the power broker, which is really interesting, and especially the stuff they set up, like, at the end credit scene and later in the episode, very interesting, but, pretty much we see also I love it's pretty much Falcon I'm sorry, Captain America's fight tracking down Carly to fight her, or not really fight her but try to turn her, I guess, kind of like with what Cap was doing in Captain America the Winter Soldier, with him and Bucky. I guess that's a little bit for what they're going for, which I do kind of like those callbacks. But um, and Bucky and Sam, not Bucky and Sam, but Bucky and Walker, they get use the Flag Smasher app to draw the rest of the Super Soldier Flag Smashers in. Um, and Walker says like Abraham Lincoln quote, which is another part of this redemption thing, but he's like, mercy is sometimes sweeter than pure justice, and I kind of want to just see more Bucky and Walker together. Like, I like them two as like going off each other though, like bouncing off each other. They're pretty funny, but we see, John Walker goes off later to do his own little thing later in the episode. But I kind of do like, him and Bucky teaming up, though. That's kind of a nice combination there. But, like, in these tunnels or whatnot, Sharon Carter encounters Carly, and then Batroc the Leaper comes in, and, Carly reveals that Sharon Carter actually is the power broker, and Sharon Carter's like, hey, well, y'all just want to come back and work for me, nothing's going to really happen, blah, 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 you can come back and work for me. And Carly's like, no. And Batroc's like, you're the power broker. Well, you better pay me 4 times what you were supposed to, or else I tell everybody you're the power broker. And she's like, nah. She shoots him, then Carly shoots her, and then, she's bleeding out the ground, and then, Captain America comes in. He's like, I'm not going to fight you, Carly. And like, again, like I said with, Captain America and the Winter Soldier, in that movie, Captain America's like, I'm not going to fight you, Bucky. I'm with you till the end of the line. That's kind of the same thing here. And Carly's getting really mad, like, come on, fight me, blah, blah, blah. And, it's pretty interesting finale. And then right when Carly's about to shoot Sam in the head, Sharon Carter just lights her up with a couple bullets. And she dies in, Sam's arms, which, I think he did kind of see a part of himself in her. And I think that's why it was so, sad for him. But one of the, I love it's very like a image worthy shot of him flying down in front of the police and everything with Carly and Laser on the hospital bed or whatnot. And then we get this classic Captain America speech where he's talking to the GRC senators and whatnot, and it's lashing on TV. He's like blah blah blah, about being a black Captain America, and also like what they're trying to do and what they're voting on is bad, and then he's like, well, if you call them terrorists, you're peacekeeping people, as you call, or peacekeeping soldiers, they call them, are walking around with these guns or whatnot, blah blah blah, and reasoning back and forth. But Captain America, does make a good point there. I will say I was kind of on Sam's side there, but. And then one of my favorite moments is when you cut back to Isaiah Bradley watching it on TV at home. He just kind of gives a look of approval. It's him and his grandson watching. And then after that, Sam goes to visit Isaiah Bradley, and we get some nice, stuff right there where, I kind of like Isaiah because he's kind of sarcastic. He's like, I was starting to believe what you saying there for a second, blah, blah, blah. But then Sam takes him and his son to go see this newly erected I guess part of the Captain America exhibit at the Smithsonian. It's got like a statue of Isaiah Bradley and a little monument to him, which I do appreciate because I'm guessing, it's probably going to say he's dead, but, he's not really dead. But technically to the government, he's declared dead or whatnot. But, that was really emotional, though. I will say the actor that plays Isaiah Bradley, he's like really, really good. I am interested to see how Patriot turns out, though, which, is his grandson or son or whatnot. But, then also we get to see Bucky make his final amends with the, I forgot his name. I think it's Rory or something, about how he killed his son. And that was just, that was irking at me. But it does seem like it worked because we saw, him having fun at the bar or whatnot, which I kind of do wish, I hope that didn't ruin their friendship, though. I really hope, but... that was just heartbreaking because Bucky's like, yeah, your son was killed by the Winter Soldier, which was me. And then, I don't know, it was just heartbreaking though. But, and then we see like, Sam back home with, his sister and whatnot. They're having like this big seafood brawl and all that. I love how Bucky's kind of like the cool uncle. I don't know, I just kind of find that's funny. Their kids are hanging on his arm or his metal arm or whatnot. Just kind of really funny, but. Also, and then at the, I want to say that, yeah, that's the, also we got, John Walker, with Val again, and she gets him this new black version of the, his Captain America suit, which, is the same thing, but just where it was blue, it's black, which, funny enough, is actually was on the poster the entire time right there in the middle of the shield. Like, that's a black version of, John Walker's suit, which, is the comic book accurate version of, U.S. Agent, and that's what she showed at Cosmo. She's like, you're not Captain America anymore. You're a U.S. agent, for say. And yeah, this is definitely leading into the Thunderbolts, which I gotta say is one of the MCU properties that they haven't really announced is coming, but it's definitely coming, and probably the one I'm most excited for, because it's pretty much Marvel's version of the Suicide Squad, but more anti-heroes than villains, I guess. Because like I said, I do think Walker kind of redeemed himself in this episode, and the way Val talks about it, it seems like U.S. agent kind of is going to kind of have to do the dirty work that nobody has to know about or whatnot. But really interesting. I do like the black look, and then the end credit scene, we get Sharon Carter getting her pardon, like Sam promised her. And but she's, you see that she's still got her evil intention. She's like, hey, call up the buyers, I'm gonna get US government secrets, secret weapons, prototypes, and all that. And I do think that's gonna be an interesting kind of thing there, because I do kind of like that's definitely an interesting arc from her being Peggy's granddaughter or daughter, and I think granddaughter, right? But she went from being Peggy's granddaughter, which was like the main opponent of Hydra. She's kind of like a version of Hydra now, but not Hydra, because how Hydra infiltrated the Shield or whatnot, and now she's kind of infiltrating the government for her own nefarious purposes as the power worker and Madripoor. But overall, though, this episode is definitely the best of the series. I love the new Captain America suit. A lot of emotional tie-ups here and stuff. Also, Zemo gets his revenge, kills the rest of the super soldiered Flag Smashers. He gets his brother blow them up, which I thought was funny. But we'll see him in the raft or whatnot. But but like this episode was like really good, and I feel like it tied up the series really well. I feel like it was a better finale than WandaVision, even though I still liked WandaVision's finale. It just kind of felt rushed. I felt like this was just perfect, though. Like, it gave me exactly what I wanted. It gave us some big reveals and set up a bunch of stuff in the future, which I do feel like they could definitely. Also, I like the end title cards, Captain America and the Winter Soldier, which is a little too close to the movie title of Captain America the Winter Soldier, but if you watching this show, you're a big enough fan that, distinguish the difference or whatnot. But I'll probably give this episode like a 9.8 out of 10. Like, I really, really enjoyed this episode. But anyway, guys, let me know what you guys think about this episode down below. Did you guys enjoy it as much as I did? But check out my Twitter and Discord link in the description. Like, subscribe for more. Check out some other videos, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!